yak eating in our room. We are going to eat in our room, guys, because Team Phil actually no more guys yet, so I will share it. Okay, what are you doing?
We'll wait until we get a viewer.
I will arrange the plate here.
You can arrange your things. And I will just play this until I get a viewer. Wait, I know. I'll get out of this. I'm gonna get into my YouTube and send this out to everybody. I'm gonna get into my YouTube and send this out to everybody. I can. Oh, there's a couple viewers. Hello, everybody. Jen and I are just going to hang out in our room tonight, and we pretty much did that all day. We decided to go out earlier today, and I had one of my dizzy episodes, and I had to lay down right next to the road because I was collapsed. It was not good. And I was probably laying there for about 5 minutes. Some guy came running over with a towel and a warm towel, really a good Samaritan. And it was, it's kind of embarrassing when that happens, but it is what it is. It's like these episodes now, they're coming more frequently, where I get really dizzy. It's like I'm super drunk, and I don't even drink. But it's like my head just starts spinning and I don't know, maybe I've got something going on in my brain. That's my guess because I have some kind of a pain back here sometimes. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe one of these days I'll get to the United States or something. They can do an MRI on me, or maybe I'll have an MRI done at the Philippines and see. The MRIs don't appear that expensive. It's like 4,000 pesos, like $40. So I'll see if I can arrange a reasonable MRI there in the Philippines and see what the heck's going on with my brain. It's right back in the back of my head. And it's really, hi everybody. So let's see, we got Bear, hi, Bear, and Malaysia, hi. We're in Bali right now in our hotel room.
We're in the seminyak.
Hi. What, hon?
We're in seminyak.
So we're in Seminyak Square, or actually, Seminyak's a big area.
It's a city.
It's a city, like a town, and we're in the hi. My story is I've had a really good life. There we are. We're back. So my life got really good about 20 years ago. Back on, it was when I found out I was diabetic. I found out I was diabetic. And I don't know, I didn't take it that badly. My blood sugars were over 500. They were off the chart. And my hemoglobin A1C was 12.5. I was morbidly obese. I weighed 306 pounds. And with the help of my ex-wife and my sister, I got myself on track with intermittent fasting and low-carb diet. And since then, over the last 19 years, I've done a variety of I do a lot of fasting, intermittent fasting. But recently, I got a couple months ago here, I got this COVID-like thing. And wow, it's like I got really dizzy. And unfortunately, I was sitting down. I was studying. I study all the time. And so when I did my life turnaround, real briefly, when I did my life turnaround, my story is I really turned my life around. I just, I started loving my work and having fun at doing that. And well, we got 26 viewers, baby. I had a really good time at my work, and so I learned to enjoy that. I was intermittent fasting. I was eating low carb. It was kind of a carnivore keto thing. A lot of vegetables. So I did with this. I invented this diet called the Slaw diet. Um, I never marketed it or anything like that. I just tell people about it. It's just basically cold slaw. I'd cut up cabbage, carrots, onions, and then throw in some kind of a meat like fish or chicken, eggs, and I'd stir that up, and that would last me. I would keep the coleslaw in the refrigerator for up to a week, and just kind of like fermenting in this salt brine, and then I'd take it out as I needed it, and I'd eat like 2 of those every day, and I had a lot of garlic in it too. That was when I smelled like a garlic for like 5 years. Oh my God, people couldn't stand to be around me. But you know what? I was healing up. I lost half my body weight. I went down to about 75 kilos, which is where I stay at all the time, pretty much. At COVID, I went up a few pounds, and then after I started exercising again, went right back down to my 75 kilos. I've been as low as 63 kilos. That's too low for me. It's just, I've just got some fat on my body, and it ain't going to go away. I guess I could, but, I'm 71 years old now, and I just don't give a shit. So at any rate, I got a cold a couple of months ago after all of because I exercise 2 or 3 hours every day. And I've been doing that. I go for walks, swimming. Like today we went swimming. I walk for, 5-10 kilometers a day. Jen helps me with the yoga and, a little bit of dance fitness and like that. So I stay active all day long. I study all day long. And that's my life. I just have a really good time doing all that. So hi, everybody. Hi. Hello, Aska. Hello to all of our friends here. Thank you for chiming in. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I am sort of a jack of all trades and a master of none. But I've got some pretty good expertise in a lot of areas. One of them is living healthy. Oops. So Jen's going to get me set up here because I'm just kind of...
It's okay. Hello, guys. How are you? So continue, your
Yeah, so, wow, a couple of months ago, I got this, like, COVID thing, and I was having trouble breathing. And I've noticed that if you don't exercise... hello. Let's see, that's Stella. Hi.
How old are you, man?
How old am I? No, it's hi, old man.
Okay. Hi, old
How
man.
old am I? I'm exactly the same age as Oprah Winfrey. We were both born on the 29th of January, 1954.
Guys, please don't forget to press the like button. This old man and me need your like and your subscribe.
We're trying to help the world. We're trying to help the world eat low carb. We're trying to help the world get off their butts and exercise, because if you don't exercise, you can't breathe deep. I mean, you've got all these meditators out there like the Buddhists and Hindus and all these expert spiritual meditators, and they sit around, they don't move. They just sit there and try to breathe deep. And it's okay, but it's not really how humans were meant to work. If you exercise, if you're doing any kind of body movement at all, you're going to start breathing deep. And that's what you need to do. The secret to life is to eat healthy and breathe deep. It gets, when you're moving, you're going to get the oxygen that you need. And my oxygen got compromised here a couple of months ago, and that's what happened to me. And so I was on it was in June, late June, so July, August, practically zero exercise, and my VO2 max fell. That's the volume of oxygen that your body can hold. So I got plenty of muscle to hold the glycogen that I need, so I can eat 1 or 2 meals a day, no problem. So intermittent fasting is not a problem, but the breathing became a problem. And when breathing becomes a problem, you're not going to get the oxygen to your brain. And the brain that really needs the oxygen for you to function, and of course your whole brain needs oxygen, But the first thing to go is your prefrontal cortex, the anterior cingulate cortex, this big executive part of your brain, the neocortex, doesn't need oxygen like your brainstem and your emotional brain. Though the emotional brain doesn't even need that much oxygen, but your brainstem, the one that runs all of your motor functions, that needs oxygen. And so your heart is going to, if your breathing is compromised, you're not going to get the oxygen to your brain like you need. And your mitochondria in your cells, and you've got 35 trillion cells in your body, and they're full of mitochondria. The mitochondria, a lot of them are right up here. Every cell in your body has mitochondria, but the concentration is in your brain cells. And so if you don't have good neural connections, if you're not getting the blood flow, this is what gets compromised here, your brain, because you need that brain in order to run all of those autonomic nervous system functions. Your breathing, your digestion, your kidneys, your heart rate, everything runs up here with this CPU, this brain.
Are you okay me putting this with your tea?
Sure, baby.
The sugar.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. So Jen and I are going to just be chatting away with you tonight. And again, I had an episode where my head started spinning, and it's like I'm going down. Boom. So I just laid down, and I get nauseated and sweating, cold sweats, but I'm sweating. And it's like my head is spinning, and I feel like throwing up, and it lasts for, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, and then after that, I'm okay if I reacclimate. So far, I've been able to reacclimate if I lie down, so I can get the blood to my brain. And if I don't, if any of you ever get dizzy, stay down, get your feet elevated, and try to breathe deep. This is how you get the oxygen to your brain. If your brain doesn't have the oxygen, your mitochondria aren't going to work. You're not going to have the energy you need. So do that. And if you do that, you'll probably stay pretty cognizant enough to, get to the doctor or hospital, or get to a place where you can rest. And just be aware that a lot of times people are compromising their health by not exercising, which you're going to lower your VO2 max. If you're smoking cigarettes, bad idea. You're going to start deteriorating sooner, and we're all deteriorating. That's just the way life works. When you get to be my age, you're going to find, hey, it's no fun getting old. You just can't do the things that you were able to do. You're going to start losing all those abilities. And motor skills are huge. It's being able to walk, being able to stand up, being able to put your hands up over your head. You're not going to have the strength to do it. I've seen it happen with people in their 50s, even earlier, 50s, 60s, 70s. And then you're going to see a lot of people who are eating an unhealthy diet. They're eating too many times a day, which is going to cause insulin resistance. It doesn't matter whether you're fat. If you're eating too many times a day, you can be skinny as a rail. And I know some people who are like that, but you're developing insulin resistance. And when you develop insulin resistance, the food doesn't get to the mitochondria. The food you need is glucose. And your body converts the glucose and the fats. Of course, fats will burn, those ketone bodies will burn as energy, but you got to have the mitochondria built up to do that. So your brain really works well on glucose and the fats. So you need those fats in order to have your body functioning correctly. And I would recommend a little higher fat diet, not too much fat. I think that was my problem tonight, was I ate a big block of cheese. Bad idea. So all of that blood rushed to my tummy to process that block of cheese. And I still do some stupid things. Yeah, even at my old age. You'd think you'd figure this shit out by the time you get to be my age, but sometimes, the programming kicks in and you just do what you do, your cravings take over. I'm pretty good about cravings, in that I'm able to intermittent fast every day, eat all of my food within about 6-hour window. I do a lot of one-day fasting. I do a lot of alternate day fasting. This year, the year 2025, I've done 160 days, 130 days of alternate day fasting. That's where you eat one day and you don't eat the next. And when I do eat, it's one meal. So I've done 130 days of fasting where 65 of those days was basically just one meal. And it's not one day, it's a 48-hour period. I don't eat for about 48 hours. I eat, and then I don't eat for another 48 hours. And then I eat a meal 48 hours later, and I don't eat another meal for another 48 hours. And I did that 130. I've done that a total of 65 times, which amounts to 130 days of alternate day fasting. Try it. No, don't. It's extreme. Especially if you're over the age of 60, don't do that. I wouldn't recommend even for people, unless you're accustomed to eating one meal a day, don't eat just one meal a day. Eat 2 meals. Yeah. Don't eat big meals. Eat meals that are healthy for you. They're low carb, right? Low carb. I recommend eggs. I eat eggs every day. So eggs, a little bit of cheese, not too much. Yogurt, the Greek yogurt. I like the Greek yogurt. I love whole milk. Don't eat skim milk. Skim milk is horrible for you. It's full of sugar. So they spike it up. Be careful. Read the labels on what you're buying. Whole milk is good unless you're lactose intolerant. You can, and I use the artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners, not ideal, but they're a crutch that can help you to get where you want to be, so that you can use some natural sweeteners like stevia.
Right.
Stevia. That's
Can
probably
you try?
backwards. Let me see.
Careful the ginger.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it's all backwards.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Stevia.
So it's stevia.
So we don't need to. Do you want me to spell it with you? Just drink it. Try it.
It's a natural leaf. One of these days, we're going to grow it on our farm. You got to master these growing techniques. So Jen and I, we are rational humanists. We're secular. We believe that this is our life, and a lot of people worry about where they came from. You're never going to know, so get over it. We're existentialists. We believe that, hey, we exist. We weren't created for a reason. We're just existing because we don't know where we came from, other than we came from our parents. And our parents, a lot of times, didn't even plant us, did they, baby?
No.
No. And so you weren't created for a reason. Just assume that. And so now you're free to do whatever you want, which is great.
Did you try?
So. Ooh, that's good. This is a lemon water.
Lemon ginger.
Yeah. So what I'm wondering, guys, is how are you guys doing on your health journey? Because this is a journey for you. I'm not doing too bad. You know, I look at people like, you know, some of these people who've died recently here, you know, who were younger than me. And some people, you know, who really, you know, they were burning hot like Elvis Presley, you know, and then their flame burned out fast, or like Prince, or like Michael Jackson. You know, I'm not saying these guys were perfect or anything, but they had a good life, an amazing life, but they weren't living correctly. And I mentioned those 3 guys because they all got hooked up on the opiates. They all messed up on the drugs. And it ended up, you know, I heard that before Elvis died, you know, he like locked himself in his room and he just overate. You know, and he died when he was 42 years old, had a heart attack, you know, and I don't want anybody to live that way. I hope that we can all reach our full potential, you know, and I think that we can have lives as amazing as some of these amazing people. Maybe you won't develop a talent, but you'll still have an amazing life. And the way you do it is you take care of your health. Then life is fun. And it doesn't matter what you look like. More important is what you can do and how you feel. So that's what Jen and I do. We are individualists. We promote individualism. We promote, so do it, eat healthy, meditate, exercise, study so you're smart, have good relationships, good communication skills. That's what we should be being taught in school. We don't need to learn a lot of, higher maths or, extensive history. It's good to know a little history. We don't need to be scientific geniuses, but it's good to know how the world works physically and scientifically. As far as spiritual stuff, it's all, as far as I can tell, make believe. And so, if you want to spend your time with that, I don't think it's a good expenditure of your time, because you're taking away from those things that are important, like your health. And you really got to focus on your health, don't you, baby?
Of course.
Yeah. So that's what.
Nobody can do this for you, but you.
Yeah. So that's what I taught Jane, how to take care of her health.
And everybody should learn.
Yeah.
How to take care of their health.
Okay, baby.
It's okay. Just stay there, stay put. I'm getting sick.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Are you going to eat, right?
What are you making?
I'm not making anything. I just make Jimmy.
I'll eat those eggs.
Yeah, wait. I ordered something.
Oh. So, yeah, I'm going to be really focusing on trying therapy for my healthcare problem, which means I have to take the middle path now. I can't do the extremes. I was walking and running and swimming. I even took a trip in the ocean here earlier this week, swimming around, and it's like, this is kind of extreme, guys.
I think today what he did, he ate a bulk of
I ate a block of cheese. That was not a good idea. So I don't recommend doing
that. He said, we need to buy cheese. I said, where's the cheese? You have 2 blocks of cheese. I said, and he didn't tell me that he ate it all. He said, we finished. I said, okay. So I thought we really finished the 2 blocks. And then when he feel bad, he feel nauseated. He said,
oh,
I think that block of cheese give me I said, really? You eat the block of cheese?
I did.
I don't have a problem with my health, but much fat, I feel really dizzy. I feel I want to throw out. And if I feel that thing, I really throw it out, because that will make me feel good. Because that throwing out
hey,
is
babe,
like...
would you clip that middle fingernail for me?
Yeah.
I don't like these little clippers because they're hard to use. I like the big toenail clippers because they're easy to use. You can always tell when a person is getting sickly because they stop self-grooming. Animals are the same way. You'll see sickly animals along the side of the road.
How do you think the monkey yesterday, baby doll?
They looked healthy.
Mm-hmm. They're happy, right?
They were happy, healthy.
They're living in the beautiful world, actually.
Yeah,
Their forest
we,
is nice.
We went to the monkey forest. Saw, I don't know, 100 monkeys scattered all over the place. Little family groups.
Just don't touch them.
Don't touch them. She did. She touched the monkey's tail.
I touched their tail, and then she said, I said, sorry, peace. She don't stop.
She was mad at you.
I said, sorry.
Say, hey, you're crossing my boundaries.
Sorry. And I don't want the monkey get angry with me.
No, I clipped that one already.
What's this? Is this skin? No.
So you'll see when, and monkeys groom all the time. And so you'll see when the
other one.
The monkeys, I already clipped those. So you'll see when the monkeys, I already clipped them.
Okay, just stop. You just stop.
So when the monkeys stop grooming, when the cats stop grooming, when the dogs stop grooming, they're not feeling good.
Yeah, they will be look like very sick.
And people are the same way. You can tell. And these people are the ones who actually need jobs, but they're not going to get them because they're not grooming. And so, how do you make it so that you can make it easier to groom? Well, you just have to start taking baby steps.
Baby step, every move that you do.
For your health. So I'm going to lay down because I'm feeling kind of like dizzy.
Okay,
again.
lay down while you're waiting your food. Did you drink?
I know because I'm a little bit nauseated again.
Okay.
Yeah. So we don't drink and we don't smoke.
Yeah. His bad habit is the diet Coke or the diet soda.
Yeah.
But he's trying to quit it. So
I cut way
one
back.
step at a time. So it's like he did the stopping of the Coke Zero, and that's a good thing. And yesterday, remember?
What?
How many Coke Zero that you bought in can?
Oh, 2.
2, and he didn't finish. So he finished the 1, and I take a little sip. So
I'm doing better that way.
he's getting better in that way, and he just told me I need a Sprite today, and I said, "We'll see." So I make him a ginger tea and a lemon, and I still bought him 1 Sprite, just 1. He said I want 2. I said one. Now it's 1. It's good that I buy because he just want to drink the diet Sprite, and I said maybe we need to stop this thing because it will not help. So if you feel with yourself that the thing that you're doing is not helping, why doing it?
Well, I think that therapy is important.
Mm-hmm.
And to do therapy, you really have to learn it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so this is where an education and training.
Sorry about for him because he's really feel nauseated. So
A little bit dizzy and nauseated, so just lay down. So that's kind of like therapy.
ah.
And so if you learn about your body, but it takes
I'll check the food
it takes a
outside.
little study and it takes training, education
Excuse me, guys.
to learn this. And if you're not educated, then you're not going to train. And if you're educated and you get training, then you're set up for practice. And this is where you need discipline to develop these skills. And so, what do you need to develop the skills in doing? Well, finding a diet that's good for you. So Jen and I, we eat kind of a carnivore, keto, low carb diet. We do eat a lot of vegetables. We don't eat much in the line of fruits. And we exercise every day regardless of how we're feeling. So even the 2 months that I was unable to get out and walk because of the typhoon and because of my illness, I still had to get up and do some of my squats and a few push-ups and toe presses, and I use my stretch band and I do my yoga. So I still gotta exercise. I don't have a choice. If you wanna breathe, if you wanna stay healthy, you gotta breathe deep, and you're only gonna breathe deep if you're active. If you think you're gonna sit on your butt and learn how to meditate, or lay on your back and breathe deep, good luck. It's just not going to work. Whereas if you're exercising, it just forces you to breathe deeply. And you need oxygen for your mitochondria to function. So you need food, healthy food. You need essential proteins. You need essential fats. And it's okay to have some fibrous carbs, in the form of vegetables mostly. And Jen and I like the cooked vegetables.
Food is here.
Oh my God, she got some foods. Wow. So, let's take a look at what she got here.
I'll feed this to the fish.
That'll go to the fish. Oh, she went out to the Walrung restaurant. She got some sticks, pork sticks or something.
There in Warung Gem.
Whoops. Here, let me flip that around. Boink. There you go.
I'll keep this. I will feed the fish with this. I'll put in the plastic.
Excuse me.
Because we don't really eat that.
So those are like chicken sticks.
Wow! It's so big. I want to bite. But it's okay. They have peanut sauce, which I like. And maybe this is the soup. Okay. No, this is my
That's
pancit
her noodles.
with an egg. And this is your soup under. Okay, it's good that they put in the plastic.
Wow, there we go.
Chili sauce. They always didn't go. Tim like this chicken soup with the meatballs, so I will remove some of the sauce, still hot. With the chicken meatballs. Ooh, mainit. It's hot. Maybe
Whoops,
I'll put
whoops,
some
whoops.
soup here. It's okay.
Okay.
Okay, you can eat that soup. And the chicken. And we will put some egg because we boil some egg here.
Yeah.
I forgot that this one already have a noodles and yet I order noodles.
You can eat those noodles.
Now we have an egg there. We will put in this soup for you. This is for you. You can put the camera.
So I'm going to flip this around now. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
What's going on?
There.
Okay? It's okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. It's okay. There. Okay. You sit here.
I have to keep on bumping that.
Yeah. Oh, you want to sit there? It's too high for you. Just
No, I
sit.
like this right.
Okay.
Oops.
Just scoop the
I will.
spoon.
Oh,
Spoon it.
I will. I will do it.
I'll get my fork. You must be flexible in the things that you're doing. So if you don't and if you can't, it's hard living.
Our living's pretty good. And so far, Jen and I have had a really good life.
Because we know how to adapt.
We're good at adapting. And then when we do die, then we all will. Hopefully, we'll know that we've been having a good life all the way up until the time we die. I don't want to be like somebody like Elvis Presley or something like that, where you know, or suffering like Bruce Willis. He's younger than me by a year younger than me, and he doesn't even know he was a movie star apparently.
Leave it that there. You want this pork?
That is a good soup. I like it.
We boiled an egg, and the egg is kinda,
I didn't quite get it boiled enough,
yeah,
so it's a little bit soft.
parang jembang.
Mm.
Satay. Chicken satay.
It's okay. I'm going to stay away from this tonight, baby.
Why? It's a chicken.
I know, but it's just like
That's a chicken, mahal ko.
it's my
I'll
belly.
get my egg there.
So I think it's okay. I don't want it. Spicy. Jen's a good caregiver. She takes good care of me. Every family is a team, yeah? And so you want your team members, you want your family to do well? Your team members have to each do well. Narcissists who are running their families do not have a good team.
Try this.
Oh.
Run.
I know a lot of people who are members of narcissistic families. I was a member of a narcissistic family, and the family just literally fell apart. I mean, people just get tired of that shit. It's not a team. And speaking of that, in politics, there's a lot of political factions that believe they have to bully people around and push them around and tell them who they are and tell them what to do. And currently we have a current administration in the United States that thinks they have that ability to push people around and tell them what to do. And it's like, this is a narcissistic team. They'll always fail. And they tell good people who follow the rules that they're full of shit. And I'm okay with that. Tell us we're full of shit, but at least we know what we're doing. We don't always win the battles, but ultimately we always win. Because we're not concerned about winning, we're concerned about the process. America became a great nation because we were a melting pot, just like the Philippines. The Philippines is a melting pot for Asia. It's like the gem of Asia. Why does it work? Because people get along.
More brown.
Okay.
Drink this up.
I'm going to drink this and that'll be good for me.
Drink more.
I don't want any more. No, I'm done. I'm full, baby. I wasn't even expecting to eat tonight, but this is good. So Jen and I have an amazing life, and tomorrow, on our yoga adventure, Jen is going to the Ubud area. It's like a city called Ubud.
Ubud.
Ubud. U-B-U-D. Ubud. And they've got a lot of yoga places there. Not cheap. But worth it. Even if she learns nothing, she'll learn something. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hopefully she'll learn something. And we'll be filming that. Masarap. Jean. That's how you say delicious. Masarap in the Philippines. That's Tagalog. And in Balinese, I think it's Indonesian actually. In Indonesian, Jean. Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow, that really hit the spot. So for me, the rest of my life is pretty much going to be therapy. So I will watch Jen do the yoga tomorrow. I'm just not going to do any hot yoga. It's too much for me. I've got to take the middle path from here on out. I can't eat blocks of cheese anymore. I can't eat 2 kilos of food. Those days are, I can't run a marathon. I've got to stop running. Hit workouts. Sorry, but I'm at that age in my life where I don't need to build muscle anymore. I just need to maintain what I've got. And I don't want to have a heart attack because that's what's really being compromised is my heart. And I can feel it because I've got atrial node syncope, I think, the little electrical node on my atrium is blocked. It's not working. So I get atrial fibrillation, which causes me to go and just fall right down. And then I'm not breathing correctly, and everything goes out of whack. My head starts spinning. So I got to take it easy and do therapy, hopefully until I'm at least in my 90s. That's my goal, is to stay right there and not do anything crazy like a lot of people have done, which is smoking cigarettes, drinking alcohol, trying to comfort themselves through these difficult times in life. And if you're trying to comfort yourself, you're not going to find comfort. Now I was watching Paul Old Dog New Tricks here this morning. He did a video on why the expats here in the Philippines are, not doing so good. And trying to remember what the gist of it was, but I think a lot of it was just about accepting life for what it is and living wisely. Because people who are not doing that are suffering. They're not planning for what's eventually coming. They're not living in the moment. They're not enjoying their life. And then stuff sneaks up on you. Wow, it hits you hard. And everything's gonna come. We know that we're gonna get sick. We know that we're gonna get older, and we know that eventually we're going to expire. And that's just the way it goes. All right, it's unfortunate, but that's life. So hopefully you have a good team and a good family. Because if you don't have a good team, and your family is your team, if you don't have a good community, if you don't have good government support, because sometimes families get down and out and they need help. And some people say, oh, well, that's socialism, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to do this for you. It's like, hey, be thankful you're in a team. And because, we all help each other out. This is a big adventure that we all need to help each other out on, because nobody's going to be perfect 100% of the time. And Yeah, for those people who are racist and bigots and misogynists and homophobic, you're never going to be part of my team. No way. I am just not going to help you people. I've got better things to do with my time. I've got a lot of people that count on me, and I'm going to take responsibility for my life. I'm going to help them to live the best life they can. If you don't like it, I don't care. That's how I am. And yeah, I worked hard all my life and I paid my taxes. So sorry to disappoint you. And I'm successful. And Jen, same way. So we've got a good team, and we're helping people get a little bit better every day, right, Baby Co?
Yeah, this is their chili sauce here. I'm making my nose running.
She thought her nose was running, but it's not.
It's not. It's a snot. Want some?
No.
Nah.
Well, on taking the middle path, you know, it used to be when I was young, I could eat like a horse. And that's how I was raised. I have an identical twin brother, and my parents were always having us compete with each other. They thought, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have these two compete with each other and let the best man win, and they'll both be better for it. And it didn't work out so well for my brother. Let me just say that. And he's very competitive, whereas I am not. I learned this isn't a game of competition. This is just trying to be the best person you can be. And when you compete and when you compare,
You will lose.
When you base everything on a meritocracy, you are going to be disappointed. Because like the Buddhists know, you know, you're going to lose everything, including your life. The first thing that's going to go probably is your friends if you're an a-hole. Yeah? And everybody needs relationships.
Do you know if I get a restaurant,
Yeah?
I will make nice peanut sauce.
Yeah, better than that.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to make, we've got these friends, these expats, they make their own peanut butter. They roast up the peanuts. And they told us about this neat little Pyrex type oven that you can buy. And what did it cost us? Like $60, baby?
Mm-hmm.
$60 for this Pyrex oven. It's a 5-gallon oven, so it'll hold a pretty good sized turkey. We can fit like 3 good sized chickens in there and roast them up. And wow, they come out just like those savory chickens, which is my favorite chicken here in the Philippines. Even better because Jen marinates her own chickens and then roasts them up. How long does it take you to roast those chickens up in the oven?
Like 1 hour and 40 minutes.
1 hour and 40 minutes. Fast. The bigger your bird, of course, the longer it takes. But you can make a really nice, tender, juicy, firm, well-marinated, well-flavored chicken every time. So long as you got a healthy chicken. You got to make sure when you go to the grocery store, buy chickens that aren't gray. You know? They should be pink. And sometimes these stores, they fool you. They inject pink dye in their chickens. Did you know that, baby?
Mm-hmm.
Another thing they do is they inject water in their chicken to make them fatter. Isn't that?
Yeah, but that's why sometimes when I cook the chicken is very watery.
Yeah, it just shrinks.
And the chicken's supposed to be big, and then after a while,
You got a
nada.
you got a tiny chicken.
So I said, okay.
It's like you got a 1 kilo bird and you paid 2 kilos price because there's a kilo of water in that bird. So
This is the sweet soy sauce, and I don't eat that.
so
Oh, now my tongue is burning.
she likes the hot, but she doesn't like it too much. But it's funny, the Thai people, the Indonesian people, they love this hot pepper.
Oh yeah, they do.
They've got rice fields, and the thing that surprised me, They've got pepper fields. I mean, hot pepper fields, just hectares and hectares of peppers. It's crazy. And here in Bali, they've got hectares and hectares of flowers because they're always putting a little flower out on their doorstep. Every business does it. They've got these little flowers out there and they throw a little rice out there to honor their gods. I think tomorrow's the big holiday, or maybe it's today.
I'm not sure.
At any rate, we saw this big purple cow, right?
He said that is before Sunday.
Oh, before, I don't know, maybe it's on Saturday. I don't know. But I think on Saturday, we're
This
gonna.
piece of box that we're using now, some person just gave us to me when he almost collapsed actually. He's still
Yeah.
in his consciousness, but he really feel I know that he feel bad because when I touch his skin, his sweat is really cold.
Yeah.
And he said he feels so hot, but his sweat is really cold. It's like oh my goodness. Even me, I got I don't know what I did. I take out everything in my bag so I can just give him some air. I put my bag under his neck. It's like okay, what will I do? And then I knocked the door that chicken roasted. I said, "Give me a pan, give me a pan." I
And
just
this
said,
what he gave you?
"Nah, this is what he gave me."
Hey, it
And
worked.
it worked. And some other guy, he's a good man, and he just crossed the street because we are in the cross of the restaurant, and the restaurant is really full. Maybe
Yeah.
we can try there, the maybe next time.
Yeah.
And he just ran with the water and
A rag.
a paper
Little
towel,
towel. Yeah.
a paper towel, and he put the water in there, and he said put in his neck. Water is so kind of warm.
Yeah.
So maybe he really make it warm
I don't know.
to put in your neck.
At any rate, I spit it out. I
Yeah.
didn't want to drink it.
And then when he's trying to drink it, he spit it out because it's warm. We don't know where it came from. Maybe in the
Sink or something. I don't know.
we don't know. So he didn't drink it.
It was a nice gesture.
Yeah.
A good Samaritan. It's nice to see that people, there's a lot of good people in the world. I would say, I know with the polarization in the United States, people are fighting with each other, but 70% of the people, 75% are really good people. It's just some people have a fixed mindset, and hey, what can you do about it? There's nothing you can do about it. And it doesn't make them bad people. It's just that's their programming. And Jen and I accept this, but we don't tolerate bad behavior. In our organization, I don't think really any organization tolerates bad behavior. That's what's going to make our organization a little bit better is because we set the rules right away and say, hey, look, do no harm. That means don't be drinking and smoking and think you're going to be in our organization, because our organization is all about helping people to break these bad habits. And if you're going to come in with bad habits, then we can help you to break that bad habit, but you're not going to be part of our organization if you have a bad habit. No drugs, no alcohol, no cigarettes.
Do you want me to boil egg for
Yeah,
tomorrow?
first heat the water, baby.
I will.
So I taught Jen how to cook the eggs so they come out perfect every time. You heat the water up first, and then you put in your eggs and let them come up to the temperature of the water, and then you bring it to a boil and let them boil for a couple minutes, and you just turn that water off and let them sit in that super hot water for about 10-12 minutes, and then you cool them off. Got perfect boiled eggs, and the shell will peel right off of them. If you put a little salt in your water, even better, because the temperature of the water just gets up a little bit higher and holds that heat a little bit longer. And so that's how you make a perfect boiled egg. And so we do a lot of parties and stuff for people, and it's nice because Jen makes the deviled eggs, and you just get perfect deviled eggs. The beautiful, smooth skin, easily peeled. because she cooks, you know, sometimes for more than 100 people, because we hold pretty big parties sometimes, you know. So you're looking at, you know, between a dozen people and up to 100 people. Like when we cook for our town there at Christmas time, you know, you're going to get a couple hundred people there for the Christmas party. And so Jen's boys, they roast the pigs. Jen's making deviled eggs and salads, and she's really, really good at organizing and mastering that stuff. So on that note, guys, I think we're going to wrap this up. Is that okay, Baby Coke?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. I see we got 3 likes, so hey, that's good. We're growing a little bit each week, and our goal
Poke in the eye.
this November, I'm not sure when in November, I think it's like mid to late November, we will have been doing YouTube videos for 4 years. That's when we really decided, hey, let's do this. And for us, it's fun, and we're going to be teaching anyone out there, and we're going to be promoting anyone who wants to do a YouTube channel on how to make a better YouTube channel and how to make it fun so that it's not work. Because the people I talk to now say, oh, I don't have time for that. I don't have time. Oh, I don't want to be on camera. And it's like, you don't have to be. You don't have to be. You can just film. You can talk whatever you want. You can talk about whatever you want. You can film it. If you're a cook, be a cook. If you're a piano player, if you like work on car engines, work on car engines. There's always going to be somebody who takes an interest in what you like to do. So I recommend it to everybody. You know, and watch YouTubes. You learn so much. Don't just, you know, watch one particular YouTube. By all means, you know, don't, you know, question everything, even what I say. You know, I'm not a know-it-all, you know. I'm only right maybe, I'm right at least 51% of the time. And that's good enough for me. That's going to create a winning type scenario. So watch a lot of YouTubes, study, meditate, do a little bit of exercise every day, and try to eat healthy. You know, don't eat a lot of sugar, and try to fit all your food within an 8-hour window. That's human. You know, humans weren't meant to eat crap food all the time, and a lot of that food isn't even food. It's a food-like product. You know, I mean, when you look at the ingredients of a McDonald's French fry, it's not even a potato anymore. I mean, for crying out loud. So at any rate, on that note, thank you guys for watching. Again, please like and subscribe. Support Jen, support me, and we've got a lot more videos coming up. And we do these live videos, which we love doing, and because I love to pontificate.
Nana. What's
Oh,
Nana?
I'll take a bite. This is that's a good banana. I'll take another bite.
Like it.
Dessert.
So $32,000 for the 5-piece of banana.
32,000 rupiah.
Yeah. And that is like $2. So
Yes.
in the Philippines, I can buy this a whole, the whole banana.
Jen picks up bananas for what? Even the sabah are like what? 2 pesos each?
Yeah, or 1 peso.
1 or 2 pesos for one banana, and 1 peso is 2 cents. So do the math. If she's paying 2 pesos banana, she's paying, and those are big bananas, she's paying 4 pesos for a banana. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, sabah is the best banana in the world, and there are hundreds of varieties of bananas, just like apples. And we've got a couple of sabah trees on our home place, at our homestead there, and then we've got, you know, the tundan and some other bananas. But sabah, you can fry them, boil them, eat them raw, cook them in desserts. They're just a great banana. So, okay, on that note, again, thank you guys. Namaste, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.